Hey folks, Kevin here. Ever lost a crucial piece of gear after a fishing trip? Well, that's exactly what happened to me when I got home from my last trip to the coast. I realized my fillet knife Scabbard had mysteriously vanished, probably claimed by the fish cleaning chaos and extra set of helping hands. But instead of buying a new one, I'm going to make my own out of PVC pipe. In today's video, I'll walk you through a simple, durable, and budget-friendly way to create a custom scabbard for your fishing fillet knife. Whether you've lost yours or you just want a better one, this DIY project is a game changer. Let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get some work gloves and get a piece of PVC pipe that your knife is going to fit in. So you may need to get an 1.5 inch piece if you got a larger knife. This knife I found works real good with this 3/4 inch piece. So the first thing we're going to do is cut it down to size. So with your PVC cutter here, we can lay out the knife and get the right distance there for the, let's see, let's cut it about right there. Okay, so now we've got our piece of PVC pipe that the knife is going to go in. It doesn't stick out the end. And actually that one is sticking out the end, so I need to make a little bit longer one. So let's do a second cut. So give yourself probably about maybe a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch longer than what you need, so you don't cut it too short. All right, I'm going to cut it now with the PVC cutter. So now you've got your piece of PVC pipe. The knife goes into it, doesn't stick out the end. All right, the next tool that we're going to use is my heat gun. And for that, we're going to put on my gloves so I don't burn my hands. And we're just going to heat up this piece of PVC pipe. This we can throw on the ground because we're not going to use it anymore. So let's start heating up this pipe here. And the reason I've got the wood on there is so that I don't melt this plastic table that I'm standing here working on. So once it starts getting warm, you can start pushing down on it and start getting some flexibility in it. Alright, that's about good. I'm going to put the knife in it, and then I'm going to put the boards together, and then we'll hold it there for a little bit as it cools off and takes shape. Alright, put your knife in the PVC, and then take your other board. So I've got 2 boards here. You can put this one on here, and then compress it down. So I grabbed a couple clamps here to hold these things together while it cools off, and you may need to keep adding a little bit of heat to it to get it formed exactly the way you want it. Be pretty flexible there when it gets hot like that. So there you can see how it's flattened on that end down there. Now I got to get it flattened the rest of the way down here. Use those clamps to flatten it down and hold it in place. So now that I've got it formed down at the end there, I'm just going to take these clamps and put it right here at the end to hold it closed. So it's still slipping out a little bit, so I'm going to keep working on compressing it down so it gets a little bit tighter fit, so that it keeps from, coming out of there. If you get 1 or 2 spots on the knife and the scabbard where it's catching, it's about what you need, so that it doesn't pull out or fall out of the scabbard. And every one of these is going to be unique, so you just kind of have to work it and keep applying heat and keep adjusting the size of it as you need for your knife. Alright, we'll let that cool for a little bit. There you can see where I pinched it off there, so hopefully that will grab a couple points on the knife there and hold it in the plastic. All right, we've let that cool a little bit. Let's see how that's going. All right, so it's grabbing it, a couple spots there. I want it just a little bit tighter. So we're gonna do one more clamping thing here. We're gonna heat it up again. Alright. Take this board and put it on it. And then I'm gonna take these other clamps I've got here. Smash that down. Oh, the knife falls out and hits me in the foot. Alright, we want that end piece right in there. Like clamp this down. With these clamps here, you can screw it way down. And that's probably a better fit. That's probably a better. So, try some different things that work depending on the size of your knife and scabbard. Those two clamps will hold it down there really good, and then the knife is all the way in there. You give that a couple minutes to cool off. So now it's good and tight. I can't even get the knife out of there right now with the clamps on it. So once we take the pressure off of it, it should be good. Yeah, give it 3 or 4 minutes to cool off before you take it back out. And you're not gonna, you can heat this thing up and reform it, multiple times. So don't worry about messing it up the first time or second time. Or as you see, I've tried a couple different ways to get this one flat. So you're not going to hurt the PVC by heating it up and then reforming it over and over again. All right, let's take the clamps off and see how it turned out. All right, so there I got a super flat piece of PVC pipe. And that knife, oh yeah, perfect. Look at how it's tight on there, holds on there, doesn't fall off. That's the trick. So yeah, get you a couple good clamps, put it between 2 boards, clamp it down real tight, and you have yourself a new scabbard for your fillet knife. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this useful. Tight lines, and we'll see you on the next video. So if you want to see one of my other videos on all the wade fishing gear I use, you can watch that video here. If you like blackened fish after you get home from a good trip, watch my video here on how to cook blackened fish.